There's very few things that people do in this world for no reason. Now, whether or not people think about that reason is more or less about the individual, but I happen to be the type of person who deeply thinks about my reasonings for doing things. And lately, I've been doing a lot of soul searching as to why I make content on YouTube. Why do I make anime content? Why do I make gaming content? And most importantly, why do I make the specific kind of content that I'm making? And unfortunately, those questions have two different answers. The reason that I make content on YouTube is to express myself. I'm an introverted person who spends a lot of time in his head thinking about big pictures. And when I'm watching anime and playing video games, I'm doing the same thing. I'm always looking deeper to find the people behind these projects and what they're trying to say to me, the same way I hope you guys do when you watch our content. But the answer to the second question is much more complicated. Why do I make the kind of content that I make? And the other question is whether I'm happy about it or not. Hi, this is Mike. Today I wanted to come to you with some really important stuff that I wanted to talk to you about. Now, there's no reason to worry. There's no emergency here, nothing like that. I thought it was just time for me and you to have a face-to-face and just go over some things that are happening with the channel. When we created Bonsai Pop, we made two promises. The first promise was that we were going to have content for you regularly on Saturday mornings, and as you can see, we are continuing to try and fulfill that promise as best we can. Second, we said that we made the channel to do what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it and make the content that we wanted to make. And for the most part, that's something that we have been doing. However, that's not always something that is easy to accomplish, and with the way that YouTube works and its algorithm, you kind of have to try to please it to some degree. And because of our many years of work on Treesicle, we have a certain format that we generally stick to, things that we do within that format, specific run times, etc., etc., etc. for our videos. However, because Bonsai Pop is a new channel and it's like a little baby, we want to shape it and grow it in a way that's healthy for it and healthy for us, and hopefully very entertaining for you guys. When we started the channel, our idea was that we loved anime and we wanted to make content on it. But what we've been realizing lately is that there's a lack of quality on YouTube, and while our videos have good quality, it's more important to us to make things that are substantial and special. And I think all of you can have a video in mind of ours that was substantial and probably one that wasn't so much so. So for the future, what we're looking at doing is making every single one of our videos substantial. And that takes work, and it takes heart, and it takes effort, and it takes time. And because of how we're used to working on Treesicle, we don't always have time, or at least we don't feel like we have time. So our plan moving forward is to make every single video as good as it can possibly be, to talk about things that you haven't heard before, to not only add to conversations, but to start them, to create content that we are consistently proud of, and to create pieces of media that are meant to last more than a week. Something that no matter when you discover Bonsai Pop, you can always go back and watch it, and it will be just as spectacular as the newest thing that you saw. That's what we want. That's our hope. That is our dream. With that said, as you probably noticed by now, this isn't a normal video for us. And if you're a longtime fan, you probably knew that this week was supposed to be a grant week for a story you never knew. However, this story you never knew is taking us a little bit longer than we were expecting, so it is going to be coming out next week instead. But with everything I've said, I'm promising you that this video that we're putting out next week is going to be the best version of it that it possibly can be. So I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too for that. We also have another video in our backlog that we will be putting out after that. That is excellent as well. I'm excited for you guys to see that. In the meantime, next Wednesday and Thursday, Tyler and I are going to be flying out to San Diego so the team and I can go to E3. We're going to be gone for a little while, spending time together, talking over our plans for the future, and working at the convention, doing all the business stuff that comes with cons when you have, a big YouTube channel and stuff like that, like we do with Treesicle. However, like I said, we do have content in preparation for those times, so we are going to be putting those out. There isn't going to be a lull in videos. And the next two videos coming out are going to be fantastic. It's stuff to get excited for. And with all that said, I hope you understand where we're coming from. We just want to make the best content for us and the best content for you. And we want to create art. We want to create things of substance that will stand the test of time. So no matter when it's found, it will always be relevant and will always have a message for the viewer. So we're going to be putting a lot of thought and heart and effort into our future content, and I hope that you join us for the ride. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that button down below. I hate having to say that, get ready for the best anime content on the web. That's really our ultimate plan. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and being a part of this. I'm really glad that we were able to sit down and have this talk, and go ahead and put your thoughts and opinions on it in the comments below. Like I said before, we will be back next week with our regular videos, except 100% plan on them being of the highest quality. And as we learn how to truly express ourselves the best way that we possibly can, I hope you enjoy watching us grow. As far as we're concerned, the sky is the limit for Bonsai Pop, and we're very, very happy to have you all on the ride. So until next Saturday, I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you then. Bye.